Good morning, Carmel. I'm Eric Maggio. It's 8:03. Let's get into some current events. Marvel's Black Widow is dead, and that comes straight from Scarlett Johansson's mouth. She told InStyle magazine the character's death in Avengers Endgame was permanent. Speculation around Black Widow has started to swirl as Marvel prepares the next phase of its cinematic universe. That's going to start this summer with Fantastic Four: First Steps, and a new Avengers film next summer will star Robert Downey Jr., but as Doctor Doom, not Iron Man. An explosion at a Texas university prompted evacuations Wednesday. Officials at Texas Tech University say an explosion at a substation caused power outages on campus. The City of Lubbock Fire Rescue Department says it responded to multiple fires. Video of the scene showed bright green and yellow flames shooting out from a manhole cover. Officials say no injuries were reported. Portions of the Texas Tech campus were evacuated. School officials say the campus will be closed the rest of the week, so students may leave early for spring break. Heavy police presence is seen outside a hospital in Loma Linda, California on Wednesday. Police are responding to a possibly armed person incident. An officer gave his statement on CNN News.
What's next for us is to try to take the evidence from this call and try to obviously identify the suspects. Unfortunately, I've been part of many of these calls and worked with many of you on what we call swatting calls. Many of these things, the suspects mask these through IP addresses from places that could be even outside the United States or in other countries. It does sound like we do have some evidence available on this specific suspect. I'm going to be very vague about sharing any of that with you right now, because the one thing I want this suspect to know, this is the wrong county to do those things in.
Police have no further updates, but have confirmed that no injuries have been reported, and they have a possible lead suspect that has not been identified to the public. Up next is Bridget Call with announcements.
And are you rolling now?
Yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic. Don't edit any of this out. You keep all of this.
I'm Elizabeth Coppins, and I teach art classes. I teach sometimes intro to art, art 2, mixed media honors 1, mixed media honors 2, open studio, AP art, drawing and painting honors 1 and 2, and ceramics 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, I grew up on the mean streets of East Lake Forest, and I spent most of my childhood outside. I lived on a ravine, and I remember very clearly exploring my backyard, which then linked to everybody else's backyards, and you could go down into the ravine and walk all the way down to the lake and back. And so there was a lot more sort of outdoor physicality to the way I think I grew up versus screens and technology, and I think that's probably the biggest difference. So I went to Lake Forest Public Schools. I went to Sheridan School for elementary, and then there was a middle school and a junior high, and then I went to Lake Forest High School, and then I went to Washington Lee University in Lexington, Virginia for my undergrad, and then I did my graduate work at I had a string of really passionate, wonderful teachers throughout my entire educational experience. I can think of teachers in elementary school, middle school, high school, and my collegiate and graduate career that I thought were really fabulous teachers that were all very inspiring and teaching something I always thought would be something I'd explore. I would love to teach art history here, and maybe one day I'll propose that class, but the studio classes are just fun. They're hands-on and engaging, and I love to give kids problems that they can solve a number of different ways and see how other people think and work and overcome those kinds of problems. So before Carmel, I taught up in Zion at middle school level, and before that, I taught at Harrington College of Art and Design in the city at the collegiate level, and I really enjoyed both, and I was very lucky to have those experiences, and I think there's so much about high school that is the merging of turning middle schoolers into college students. I was at Zion, and I was teaching at the middle school level, and I thought, middle schoolers are a lot. And started looking for a high school position, and the position at Carmel was posted, and I had some friends who sent their kids here. They're like, oh, Carmel's wonderful. It's like a warm hug. And so I submitted my application and interviewed, and in fact, I did all of that remote. The first day I was ever on campus because of COVID, I had the position and it was like faculty training. And I'd never been here. I'd never seen any of the facilities. I had no idea what I was really getting into. But I thought, you know what? Doesn't matter. I'll make it work.
But do you have any major regrets in your life?
Absolutely. And when you're in high school, it's really cool to be like, no, I graduated and I have no regrets. As you get older, there are endless things that you think, oh, wish I had done that. The one that stands out to me was I had the opportunity to study abroad in Italy when I was in college, and there was another program that would be in Greece, and it would have taken like a special meeting and special approval, and the application process was large and no guarantee of success. And I decided, well, I went to Italy, that was fine, and I have forever regretted not pushing to see if I could get the opportunity to go to study in Greece. And one day, it's one of my like ultimate bucket list items. I want to go to Greece and explore both the architecture and the art and of course the culture.
For all of the people that don't yet know what they want to do with their life, do you have any advice?
Follow your interests. It'll make you happier. Don't follow the money. Oh,
Thank you.
that was quick and easy and fun.
Welcome back. I'm Bridget Call with announcements. On Monday the 17th, JV girls soccer will be having their first game away against New Trier at 4:45. Varsity will also be facing their first game away at New Trier. Kickoff will be at 6:30. Make sure to come and show support. There will be a daily mass tomorrow from 7:15 to 7:45 a.m. Come with reverence and respect. We hope to see you there. Today, Carmel Aces varsity team and at-large competitors Bruce Alcanjari and Andrew Sanderson go to the sectionals competition at Richmond Burton High School. We wish you all the best of luck. That's all we have for today, Carmel. I'm Bridget Call. Have a theatrical Thursday.